Sammy!
Sammy!
What's up,
buddy?
How are you, man?
I'm good, man.
Good to see you, dude.
Thank you for inviting us over.
Yeah, come on
Nice
in.
little crib you got here. Just from the outside, I was impressed.
Wait
You know
till you
what I mean?
see, dude. It's fun.
I got a
It's
feeling
fun.
Tommy lives large. I got a feeling. I just got a feeling. Come on. Wow. Damn. This is awesome.
Thanks, buddy. This is super fun. Like, it can rain in the house.
Oh, man, I love it.
The roof retracts, and it's all stone and plants down in the atrium. I remember when I got the place, man, I brought my kids over here. I got the keys. There's nothing in the place. Escrow closed. I'm like, you guys got to see this. And it was drizzling outside. I opened up the roof,
It's
and
paradise,
it was
man.
raining, and my kids were like, Dad, it's raining in the house. I go, yeah. They go, that's insane.
That's so awesome right now.
You feel like you're outside.
You got to hook the doorbell up to that.
Yes, I know. I know.
That should be your doorbell. So, Tommy, you're into cooking, I understand, but wow, wow, wow. See, I am a cooking guy. Look at this. Today, we were hanging out down at the Sunset Strip. You know, I wanted to give some history about this town and all that. And man, it's like everywhere you look, there's either a picture of you, Motley Crue playing here or something, the whiskey, all that. Seeing all the, you know, Lemmy, all the boy. We went to the Rainbow, and when I think back about the 80s, all that, it was the coolest time, the funnest thing, but I just can't roll that way. You know, I'm walking there, there's a lot of dudes still dressed up that same way.
We used to have the biggest parties, man, because we all lived together as a band, literally in walking distance, maybe 45, 50 steps away from the whiskey. And Vince would get on the mic and be like, yeah, after the show, everybody come on up to the pad, having an after party. And there would literally be 400, 500 people in our little shitty apartment that we all lived in.
Lord.
Cops are coming over,
I
like,
never
you guys, you
rolled that
can't have parties like this here.
I'm just really impressed at your chopping skills.
Sometimes you don't always pay attention to the recipes, but you pay attention to the safety shit because you're like, I need these, right?
You're one of the biggest stars. And you don't go humble on me. Just
oh man,
you
I'm
don't
gonna
have to
start
say
turning
nothing.
red and shit.
I know, I'm with you. I might get red saying it, but why weren't you a front man? Why did you get stuck with the drums? I mean, you're a badass drummer. Don't get me wrong. But
you know what? I think that's one of the reasons I'm not that kind of personality where being in the back playing the drums is enough for me. I'm like,
Sure
I'm like, no. I want to be up there. I want to be the ringleader.
drums turning upside down, circling and over the arena.
That's what started all that for me. I was like, I want to do something spectacular, you know? And I remember going to my very first concert. I went to go see Pat Travers. Tommy Aldridge was playing drums, and he's a badass drummer.
Man, he was
right?
so physical.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there, and he breaks into a drum solo, and I'm looking around, and everyone's leaving. People are going to get a beer, going to buy a shirt, going to the bathroom, whatever. And I was like, it freaked me out so much that I was like, I understand why they're leaving because everybody's not a drummer and no one can see what he's doing technically. There's a big wall of drums here. All you see is sticks flailing. Yeah. So that inspired me. Seeing that and other drum solos inspired me to like take it up front and show people what's going on back there. So I started rotating the drums halfway so now they'd have a top view. I
saw that too.
And then I started spinning them around and now they're on roller coasters. Wait till you see the new one I'm building right now, dude. It's fucking insane.
So who was your drum hero growing up? I mean, who was
John Bonham.
Why does every drummer I ask say that? I guess he was the best, right?
Dude, he was insane, and I'm so
was,
bummed I never got to see him play live. That's the one thing, like when people go, hey, you got any regrets? You know, like that.
You know, what about singers? I mean, what bands did you, I mean, like if you said, oh man, I want a singer like that when I start my first band.
I was always a fan of, man, when I first heard AC/DC, like Bon Scott, that screaming, just like nasty shit. And that's some of the first stuff that I like. But then I started getting into other soulful singers. Man, I listened to Michael Jackson, Don't Tell Anybody, but I think one of the first records I bought was the Osmond Brothers, if you can believe that shit. It's almost embarrassing to say, but...
I'm going to let you off the hook.
Okay, man, cool.
Tommy was really little. When that happened,
that was really little, by the way.
He was really little.